Hey there, welcome to another episode of Soul with a Love, where we explore that love is safe, and if it's not safe, it's not love. And we have beautiful Dr. Andreia with us today. And today we are exploring part of our mini-series, the myths that ruin real love. And we wanted to start with soulmate fantasy. And the challenge with the soulmate, like if I wanted to have gazillions of people signing in and watching this podcast that we create, I just had to call it soulmate something. Find your soulmate, like finally my soulmate or something like this. Because there's this fantasy that you're going to find this one person that's going to come and sweep you up a few feet. And there's only one in the whole world, and that's your soulmate. And when you find that person, you will live happily ever after.
Sounds like a fairy tale story.
It doesn't it?
Right?
And it is. And this idea of having one person only in the whole world that will make you happy, it doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. And that's why I call this soul-worthy love. Why? Because my idea of a soulmate is when you are connected fully into your own heart and your mate is connected into their heart, then at the soul level we are then connected. So they can be a lot of people. They can be, a sibling, it can be a parent, it can be a cousin, it can be a neighbor, it can also happen to be your mate. Mm-hmm. And that's when it's pretty cool, is when you're connected in your heart with somebody's heart. Yesterday I was coaching a couple and both of them are afraid, what would happen to me if they dump me, I'm gonna be hurt. So like we always do these things to protect ourselves. And I was saying to them, it's like when you are fully connected to your heart and you are connected with your heart, and you and I are connected in our hearts together, that's the safest thing you can have. You don't have to fear somebody else coming into that, because it's like going for chocolate truffle versus, one of those cheap chocolate bars. It's like nothing compares to that. You don't have to worry, but most people are afraid of opening their heart, because what if I open my heart and then that person dumps me? So what do you think about soulmates? What's been your experience, your growth through the whole thing about relationships?
No, I love that you've introduced it in this way, because I do think there is a fantasy that's created as a little girl growing up. You have that in your head, this like knight in shining armor thing. And I think that's what people get it confused with soulmate. But I do agree with you. I think in your whole entire life, there's more than one soulmate. And in fact, if you just imagine that, if you just rely on one person as your soulmate to make you happy, then you leave out all the other possibility of what an enriched life could actually be. Because you're just putting all your eggs in one person, right? And Dr. Lise has spoken to this before, where she shows you the wheel of life, right? And that there's that one piece, that one sliver of the wheel of life, that's your love life. But all the other parts really add to that fulfillment and to that life where you're actually experiencing life. And your soulmate, the way that it's taught to us, it's like, oh, you have your soulmate, now everything's good. Well, that's not it. That's not all of the fulfillment of your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the reason why, okay, I'm going to use my famous yin yang again. I have this beautiful one that was given to me as a gift. Imagine you yourself. You go through periods where life is easy for you, and you go through periods where it's challenging for you. So guess what happens when you have two people together? You have many permutations that are possible. Like when both of you are on a high, oh, I have found my soulmate. And life is amazing because both of you are on a high. Life is easy. It's like, there's my soulmate. Sometimes one of us is on the high, the other one is challenged, and now we can be there for each other. It's nice too. And then, that person that was low, then sometimes end up, we shift back and forth. Mm-hmm. The most challenging moment in a relationship is when both of you are challenged at the same time. I've made a mistake. What was I thinking? This is the wrong person. Especially when people are stressed. And you want to know when it's a really good time to be stressed? When you have a new baby. Ooh.
first year.
The first years of having a baby, you are exhausted. Both parents, like if one goes to work and the other one is at home full time, the one at home full time feels like, oh, I don't own myself. I'm always with the baby. So then the mate comes back home. It's like, oh, you come and take over my pain. And then, but the other person is exhausted. And because they haven't slept at night and they still had to go to work and all of the things that happen, it's like, this is why it's so important to be conscious in a relationship. And that when you're going through challenging periods, don't think the relationship is over. There's a huge difference between having emotions that are triggered versus your heart. As long as you can feel that heart connection, you're with the right person. And then it becomes about us, the individuals in the relationship, to be able to find our own happiness individually, so we can come consciously towards each other. Have you had this experience when you were with someone and things were going well and then not so well?
I think we probably were always off on different, I don't think we were ever there at the same time, you know?
For you?
So yeah, for myself.
And that's something that happens also, is when we're afraid of relationships, our timing is often off. And that's why I'm so passionate about talking about that love is safe, and if it's not safe, it's not love. So this is it for this little episode. If you enjoyed it, please like it, subscribe, share it with other people, because we want to bring this message of love around the world. Thanks for watching. Bye.